folks, today we're going to take a look at If You Want My Love by Cheap Trick, one of their most Beatle-ish sounding songs, and one of the reasons I love it so much. I love Cheap Trick. So many of their songs are Beatle influenced, and this one, of course, was produced by George Martin, so it's no wonder it really, really steps into the Beatles zone there. But it's not a pastiche, in my opinion. I think it's a beautiful, Cheap Trick power ballad song, but it definitely has some Beatle influences on this one, as I said, so many of their songs do. But anyway, let's get into this. The guitar is in standard tuning. I'm not using a capo. I'll just say, if you listen to my cover version, I did tune my guitar down a full step. So the song's in E major, so it's an E major, which we'll get to, but I played it in D major with an E shape. I just tuned everything down a full step, kind of like what Paul did on Yesterday, just to help with the Robin Zander vocals, but it's still a really, really tough song to sing. I could never sing it in the original key. It couldn't come close. So anyway, let's get into this. I'm going to break the lesson into three hopefully digestible parts: the introduction, the kind of the chorus section, and the verse, what I'll call the verses, just the way I break it up. The introduction is the shortest, simplest, and we're just going to move on. So let's start with the introduction. So it's going to start, I said the song is in the key of E major. We're going to start with an E sus4. So, just if you open position E, I'm just going to add on the G string of the second fret to suspend the sus4 there. So it sounds like this, right? So here's the introduction. Kind of like Behind Blue Eyes a little bit, right? Then you do it again. Again, just E sus4 to an E. That's it. That's part one. We're done. Now we're moving to part two. This is what I'm going to call the chorus, If You Want My Love part. So let me just kind of walk you through it, and then I'll talk you through the chords. So E major. If you want my love, you got it. If you need my love, you got it. I won't hide it. I won't throw your love away. Okay, so it's an E, very simple. E major to an A major to a C sharp minor. So I'm gonna play that barred on the 4th fret with like an A minor shape, barred on the 4th fret, C sharp minor to an F sharp. I'm gonna play that barred on the 2nd fret. You could play it without the bar if you want. You could add the bass. I'm just gonna play a full bar. Back to A to a B major. I'm playing that barred on the 2nd fret. Back to E with the sus4. If you want E, we'll do it one more time. To A, to C sharp minor, to F sharp, back to A, to B, to E, and to sus4. So that's it, just E, A, C sharp minor, F sharp, A, B, back to E. That's part two, folks. We're moving along. Now, the third part has the most chords, I guess the most complexity, but it's not too difficult, and let's get into it. So we're in that E. Now it's going to be the Yes, I thought you were a mystery girl. This part, right? I'm going to call it the verses. So you go from an E major to an E minor. Yes, I thought you were a mystery girl. To a C. Now I'm going to keep the C, the E bass. I'm going to call it a C over E. I'm not sure if the guitar is playing that way or it's a bass note or whatever instruments, but if I'm playing this on acoustic guitar, I want to keep that E kind of ringing out. So let me start it again. So it's going to be E minor. This C, back to E minor, back to C, now A minor, back to C. So hopefully you got that. E minor to a C. I'm just gonna keep playing that low E. I'm not gonna say it. Back to E minor, back to C, to A minor, back to C, back to E minor, 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 back to C. And now the lonely part, right? So you got that. This is all part three. This is all part of this part. Back to E minor. So it's E minor and E E minor 7th, so we're going to open up the D string open to an E minor. I'm going to call it E minor over C sharp, however you want to look at that. So I'm just playing 2 fingers. I'm just playing the D string at the 2nd fret and the A string at the 4th fret. So I call that an E minor over C sharp, but whatever you want to call that. So again, E minor, open up the D, E minor 7th to an E minor over C sharp. Then we go to A minor, same kind of pattern, A minor. Now we're going to do A minor over G. We're going to add the G bass note. And then we're going to add the F sharp. So same kind of pattern in the A minor. So A minor over G. Now we're going to add the F sharp. Now we'll do the same thing in a D minor. Hold in my heart. Then I'm going to add the C. D minor. If you want to do a D minor 7th over C, however you want to do it. So D minor, I'm just going to keep it D minor, C. Now I'm playing the chord, I'm going to play a B7. If you want my love. But I will show you another way to play that. I'll show you that in a second, right? Instead of the B7. But if I'm playing this, I'm just strumming it, I'm going to play a B7 chord there. So let's do this again. This is kind of the tricky part. So you're in E major. So E minor to a C. Back to E minor. Back to C. Back to A minor. Back to C. Back to E minor, minor, minor. Back to C. Now lonely. E minor 7th, E minor over C sharp to A minor over G of F sharp. That's a D minor over C. And again, you could go to B7 if you want to play the chord. And I'll just show you, if you want to kind of play the little riff, the way I'm hearing. So it's kind of like a B minor. I'm just playing this 2 finger, this real simple riff. It's such a cool riff. At least this is the way I play it. I'm going to play on the 1st fret, the D string, on the 2nd fret, the A string. So it's kind of the beginning of a B minor, a B7th, I should say. But instead of playing the whole chord, leave everything else open. And then you just go down from the 5th string, the A string. And then you add, so it's down 5, 4, 3, 2. And then you add this note on the B string at the 4th fret. So just go down, and then you go backwards, if that makes sense. Right? I think that's pretty close to the riff. So down and back up. So it's, you know. But again, if I'm just chording it, I'm going to play a B7 if I don't want to worry about the riff. If you want my love, you got it. If you need my love, you got it. I won't hide it. I won't throw your love away. I'll do the middle part one more time. E minor to a C. E minor. Back to C, now A minor, back to C, back to E minor, 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 back to C, now the lonely E minor 7th, E minor over C sharp, A minor, add the G, add the F sharp, to a D minor over C, and the B7th or this. You want to do it. Or B7. Back to E. You got it. If you need my love, you got it. I can't hide it. I won't throw your love away. That's it, folks. folks, that's If You Want My Love by the great Cheap Trick, one of my favorite bands. Love Cheap Trick, love to cover their songs, love their Beatle connections and influences, love that they were produced by George Martin. Just great. So anyway, folks, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll see you soon.